What's up, YouTube? Alright, here's 3 things that you guys need to start implementing today in your daily routine if you want to take your first step towards your first $1 million. Alright, so what are they? Number 1 is what I want you to understand is the difference between a wish and a desire. As those are 2 very different things, and you might think it's a very broad topic, but it is so important for your mindset to distinguish the difference between the 2. The second thing we're going to talk about later in this video is we're going to give you a plan. Like, we're actually going to give you a plan on what to do on a daily basis. It's going to be 6 steps. We're going to talk about it. We actually got it from this book called Think and Grow Rich. It was written about 100 years ago by Napoleon Hill, and it's still in stores today. You can still go to Barnes & Noble, your local library, and it's still going to be on the shelves. That's how good it is. It has to withstand time endlessly. And the last thing is we're going to help you understand action over perfection, and that is probably one of the most important things to understand in life. Alright, let's jump right into it. Desire. What does that even mean? You're probably asking me. So desire it's a burning passion, right? Wish is just so simple that it does not accomplish anything for you. A wish could be, I wish for $1 million. I wish for a Ferrari.
I wish for an Aston Martin.
Yeah.
Straight up.
And you don't really put that towards something. We all have wishes. Like, I wish to win the lottery. And the truth is, I'll be 99.9% accurate if I tell you guys are not going to win the lottery. That's just how it works. Like, a wish does not accomplish anything for you. There's no genie gonna come out of a bottle and just grant you 3 wishes. Even a genie only gave Aladdin 3 wishes. That's it. Yeah. A desire is a burning passion that's gonna push you to push everything out of the way and help you accomplish the goals that you want to accomplish, whether that's with money, health, fitness, relationships, life, your job.
You can desire anything that you want, actually. It can be anything that you want.
And it is very limitless. The mind is limitless when doing that.
Yeah, and the difference between that you really want to understand is a desire is a burning passion that's going to push you past the dark days. Motivation is for today. Motivation could be the next minute and gone the very next, right? Motivation dies. People have outbursts of motivation, but if you understand and develop a desire towards something, whether it's making money or a desire towards getting in shape, that desire is going to push you past those long days, those dark days. It's going to remind you why you do or why you want to achieve certain things. Now, the next thing we're going to talk about is the 6-step plan. Mason.
All right, so guys, we have a 6-step plan that we're going to give you today to guarantee success, guarantee wealth, fame, happiness, whatever you like, whatever you want, fitness, better body, better nutrition, things like that, right? First step is making sure we're specifying or putting a specific amount on what we desire, right?
Yeah.
Whether that be a number amount, you want to be very specific. Say if it's about money, finances, I want to make 100K, right? You don't want to just say, oh guys, I want a lot of money, right? You got to be very specific. Step 2, what are you willing to give up in order to receive what you want? For example, you can give up time, you can give up people. The biggest thing that we found that made us very successful was giving up a lot of our time.
Nothing is free in this world. Absolutely nothing. Yeah. You can't even buy water for free.
You have to give something or you take something.
Exactly. So you guys will know, to make money, you either have to spend time or spend money to make more, right? You also can sacrifice other things. Like for me personally, that worked was, we all have this mental clock that goes off in our head. We do a 9 to 5, and then once we come home, we're tired, we're lazy, we've had a long day, or we're off from work. So now we just want to watch Netflix, play video games, and not really do much, and just lay in bed and be a lazy potato.
Like relax, for a long day. It's like, we all owe it to ourselves. Just relax,
exactly.
We work all day.
But you also owe it to yourselves to put yourself in a better situation. Buy back your time. What changed for me was I turned that mental clock off. And instead of going 9 to 5, after 5 o'clock, I went into working for myself. What was my 5 to 9? Investing in businesses, investing in side hustles, starting a YouTube channel. The stuff that I liked and enjoyed, things I didn't do for another boss, things I did for myself to make more money. So understand that you have to make sacrifices and know what you're going to give up for your burning desire.
All right, guys, step 3. Making sure we're specifying an end date, right? This is extremely important. I think it's one of the most important steps within this 6-step plan. Setting an end date can help you not only hold yourself accountable or hold others accountable, but when you set an end date, you're putting into the universe that this is where I want, or this is when I want to acquire it, and that definite amount by a definite date. Because the great thing and the beauty of it is that you don't necessarily, whether you set a 6-month plan, you can receive what you want earlier than what you expected.
Step 4, you want to set aside a definite plan. You can't just get to the final destination if you don't know where the directions are, right? You can't just make $1 million without opening a business, starting a side hustle, having a job, being in a sales job, making commissions, having a plan. You can't just wake up and accidentally be like, oh, well, $1 million just fell in my lap today, right? No one woke up 5 years from now and was like, man, I just got in great shape. No, you went to the gym, you did exercises, you slept a certain amount of time, you ate certain foods, you refrained from certain things. Create a plan.
It's a whole process, and like
The process is the plan. Step 5 is to create a statement. What are you going to write down on a piece of paper that's going to help you, that's going to consistently put what you want and what you desire in your mind every day, right? The biggest thing with creating a statement is making it concise, making it accurate, making it short and sweet. That's going to help you to be able to follow that plan.
List your first 4 steps. What do you desire, in what time frame, and what are you going to give up? And that's your statement right there. Go through it every single day to understand, this is my goal. This is my game plan. That's your game plan. Review your game plan every single day.
And this leads us to our 6th and final step, and that is to read our statement out loud. There's 2 times where you want to prioritize reading that statement that you created, and that's right when you wake up in the morning and when you go to bed at night. Reason being, when you wake up in the morning, you're setting your day up for success. You're already starting your mind towards that goal, towards that direction that you want to accomplish, right? As your day goes on, things are going to happen. Things are going to suck. This is where you're going to go through it. This is where it's going to suck. This is where you're going to get bruised up. This is where you're going to want to quit. Right before you go to bed, remind yourself, this is my goal. This is where I'm headed. You go to sleep, you dream about it, you wake up, you do the same thing every single day. You'll realize you'll start to believe yourself.
Yeah.
You'll start to trust that plan, and it'll become who you are as a person. And not only yourself, but others will start to look at you as such.
Alright guys, the last thing you need to understand is action is better than perfection. What that means is, if you wait for things to be perfect, you could be waiting forever. If you don't take action, you could just be waiting forever for things to be perfect. It doesn't work like that. It's the whole process. You have to take a start. You have to start somewhere. Start at the bottom. It's gonna take you time. It's gonna take you patience.
To take it to the top.
Take it to the top. Yeah, we started from the bottom. Now we're here.
If you sit around waiting for the perfect time to start that side hustle, start that side business,
Never gonna come,
start whatever it is you want to start, that is never gonna happen. For YouTube, for example, your first video should not be perfect. If your first video is the same as your 100th video, you have absolutely learned nothing at all. You have not improved. Your first video should have room for improvement, and your 100th video should show your improvement. Perfection should be something you always chase, not something you wait for. All right, guys? Anything else?
Well, look, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to 1% Better, guys. You 100% got 1% better today. Look, tune into our next video where we'll be shooting pretty much as consistent as possible every single day.
And let us know. Put it down in the comments what you guys like, don't like. We're creating this channel simply just to kind of just help motivate, people like-minded like us, and just be 1% better, whether it's health, fitness, finance, whatever it is. Let us know what videos you want us to make and talk about.
And please subscribe to our channel.
If you like it.
Bell icon. I've always wanted to say that. I always wanted to say that.
All right, guys.
All right, guys. Peace.